Alright, hello guys. So this is going to be a little guide on how to do efficiently on a Ironman normal account, anything. Actually, it's the best on an Ironman, but you can do it on a normal account if you want, for Runecrafting XP on Zaya for RCS favor or whatever you want to do. So basically, you can do this with level 1% RCS favor if you want. I have 100, but I've also had 100 probably 4 times over now doing this for XP. As you can see, I have 58 Runecrafting. All from here. I don't craft runes on this account. It's my hardcore. But anyway, you can see my inventory is full of like pages and books. So what these pages are, they're called dark manuscripts. And these are just books so you can find anywhere in this entire library. Upstairs, middle floor, everything. You can then hand these books into any of these people, Villa or Professor Gracklebone or any of the two down there. I use these two and I switch between them. So basically, they'll ask for help, like when you right-click help, and they'll ask for a book. You go and find it, and then they'll give you this thing called a Book of Arcane Knowledge. But after you've helped them, you can't help them directly after because it'll say that they're not interesting at the moment or whatever, like they're not interested in helping or whatever. So you have to go to a different person and get them to help you or you to help them. And then once you've helped them, then so you can switch between 2 people, but you can't just do one person all the time. Now, for these, they're called dark manuscripts. Now, for the books, you can go and you can just find them and pick them out. So like, see right here, that's another thing I'm going to tell you about. You need to use the Runelight client for this to be viable. If you don't use the Runelight client, this method is not viable for you. But, some people think it's cheating, but whatever. So as I said, these are dark manuscripts. You can only get them one at a time. Like, you can't just, if you see one, like, randomly, you can't just get it. You have to ask where it is, or randomly just be lucky enough that that's the one you want, or that it wants you to get. It has to be in a specific order. So, I just gotten a whole bunch of them, and you just talk to Horfus right here, and he will exchange every single one with the Book of Arcane Knowledge instantly. So now, as I was saying, use Runelight client for this. And why? Is because you won't be able to see that on the normal client. So if you open up the sidebar right here on Runelight, it'll show you a display of where everything is at any given time. So every 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I believe, I think it's between 20 to 40 actually, but around there, the books will all reset in a different sequence. Like they'll go into a different spot. So this right here will all go unknown, unknown, unknown. You have to start searching the spots that are highlighted as potential spots, and it will start to show you on here where everything is. So right now, as you can see, there's a book right here, which I actually have already, and I have a full inventory obviously, but I already have this book. So you go and it says you already have a copy, but you find it in that specific spot. If I was to go and click over here, there will be nothing, and it'll say you don't find anything useful here because, well, Runelight's even telling me that there's nothing there. So let's just click on these books and you read it. So you can either get magic experience or runecrafting experience from these. So just click 2, boom, there's some runecrafting XP. So you can actually just kind of spam click them. They're not, it's kind of difficult, but you can just spam click them like that. Alright, there you go. And, yeah, so, the XP per hour is scuffed because I've gone AFK, but this is roughly 40 to 50k XP an hour, dependent on your level. So, like I said, I'm only level 58. I'm getting around 35 to 40k on a good hour. But every single time you get one level, you'll get around, like, I think it's like around 4 more experience per book. So, it adds up. But yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Like I said, it can be in any of the floors, the bottom, middle, or the top. There's all around here. So, like, this is a dark manuscript, for instance. So it'll tell me nothing is here, or I'll get it. Okay, I didn't get it. You don't find anything useful here, but it shows dark manuscript. And that's because you have to find out where specifically they are in an order. But as you can see, all of the books, it tells you identically where they all are. there's a person up at the top of the library, and she wanders. Her name's Bibla, and you just talk to her. You can then hit the option to ask for where dark manuscripts are. She'll tell you exactly where the one in the order of that you have to get is. So, middle floor, northwestern bay. So basically you just keep your camera north, and then you go northwestern, middle, which is right over here, right where we came from, I believe, and go to the middle. And you can do this over and over. You don't actually have to ever bother with books. You can just do them in dark manuscripts if you want. But I prefer to do both at the same time. So while you go get the dark manuscripts, collect all the books that you can, and then hand them in to the person. Well, this is unfortunate that I've DC'd, but there you go. And you find the dark manuscript, which is good, because you can then hand that in for an XP book, which all XP books are the same XP. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, this one or if it's this one, it doesn't matter. They all give the same XP, and as you're here, you can see like there's another one here. It's not gonna, oh, okay, so it's not gonna always happen like that, but sometimes you won't have to ask her, and you might find the one that's in order right away. And like I said, then you just go talk to Horfus, and he'll just give you a bunch of books for completing it. Back to the people, you can then help Professor Glackerbone, and he'll ask for, I want this one. Oh, just happens that I have a copy because I found it beforehand. And then he'll give you the book instantly, and you can just go ahead and go back to Vila. And oh wow, it just happens I have a copy of that book. Go back to Gracklebone, and then I don't have that one, so what you have to do is go find it. It now highlights in green on the pull-out bar, and you go and find it at the northwest top floor. Now it'll always change, like I said, between 20 to 40 minutes. I'm not sure the exact order, it just does that, but then you'll have to recalibrate it by just finding it. So I'll show you how to recalibrate it. So I can just click reset at any given moment, and I can reset where all of these are. So we know there's one there, but let's just reset. Everything's unknown. Now everything that was here is now a white blank square. So just go up to that white blank square, search it, and it'll say, oh, there's a book here. Okay. And then everything here will go, there's a potentials there, or potentials there, potential there, whatever, and you just basically go and you find where the books are that you want to find, or just go around and you'll see potentially there's 4 different outcomes that that square can have. So you go and click it, and it ends up being a dark manuscript. There's 3 where this one could be, and sometimes when you search one, it'll change another one because it's potentially not in the other one anymore because of the fact that you found it in that one, right? So it'll automatically calibrate it once you've searched enough, and there you go, Killing of a King. I already have a copy, but it's in that square right there. Go up the stairs, and everything should be calibrated, as you can see in this sidebar. Everything was how it was before, but I already just, it didn't change, I just reset the calibration, so. But anyway, that's how you do, basically favor in general on Arceus, so that's why it might be good for a main account, but for XP on an Ironman, in Runecrafting mainly, this is how you should probably get 77, that's how I'm going to get 77 on my hardcore, but anyway, yeah, so just thought I'd make a little guide on that. It's pretty easy, pretty good XP. Actually, it's probably the best XP you can get on an Ironman per hour, to be completely honest with you, until the Runecrafting, like Blood Runes and Soul Runes. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoyed, and go get those Runecrafting gains, because this is OP and really, really good XP, so goodbye.